Good day, YouTube, and welcome to today's video. I know some of you don't normally hear my voice. I know it's weird, but I thought I would bring you something different since it's the end of 2021. Finally, the year has gone by very, very fast once again, and I thought I would bring you like the top 10 aircraft released in 2021. Now this list is what I have flown, so I know there's more out there, but this is what I have flown. And if you don't like it, oh well, you know. And next day or some other time, we'll be doing the top worst payware aircraft. So this list is payware only. Um, this is third party only, so nothing from Microsoft, because $1 billion company versus a third party company is just not fair to compare. Even though some of the aircraft that third-party people release are better than theirs. We're not going to get into that. But of course, so we got top 10. We also have 3 honorable mentions. Now, I suck at speaking. That's why I don't speak in my videos. Also, I love hearing the sound of the aircraft. I know that's what people sound like. That's what people like to hear, the sound of the aircraft, and that's why I don't talk in my videos ever. So I'm gonna butcher some of the names, company names, so I'm just gonna write them on the video. So as a title. So we'll just say that the aircraft names in the title will come up, who's by, and stuff like that, and we'll talk about it. All these images are mine, because I always take some really good pictures of each aircraft I fly for this kind of reason. Yeah, so let's get into it. So first we'll go through 3 honorable mentions before we start. So the first one is the F-35. This is not out yet, but it was supposed to be out, but they keep delaying it for no reason, and people are getting tired of it. It's a great aircraft. It can hover. It has like it's computerized. It's amazing. The only downfall to this aircraft is the sound. The only downfall to this company is the sound of their aircraft. Every aircraft they release, the sound is just terrible. They need to hire somebody to do their sound. Like say DC Designs. They hire people to do their sounds. They gotta really. The reason is they don't want to put the cost of their plane up, but putting up your cost of your plane up to get the plane working and selling correct, people loving it, you gotta do it. So whatever, but I've tried talking to them about it and it just does not. They don't get it. So anyway, so next on our honorable mention is the P-38. P-38. It was a sorry about that. It's a pretty good aircraft, don't get me wrong, but it's just something was missing from it. It felt really rushed. A lot of their aircraft feel kind of rushed. So, but that's just me, I guess. Except for their first Spitfire, that was not rushed, and that's like perfect. For this one, it felt pretty rushed. It doesn't sound the best ever, but other than that, it's a great aircraft, but it just doesn't make the top 10 list for me. So our third honorable mention is the Spitfire from Aeroplane Heaven or Haven, whatever it is. Once again, it felt really rushed. I don't know, something, the sound's missing. It's hard to tell what's better because there was 2 of them this year, so 2 Spitfires released. So, but this one, it was alright. Don't get me wrong. But it just felt like there was some stuff missing. So we're going to get into the top 10 best payware third-party aircraft for this year. So number 10, we have DC Designs Sturman. This is, before we start talking about it, this is not my picture, this is actually theirs. I forgot to get a picture of the aircraft, and So I just downloaded theirs quickly, and yeah, whatever. And what's going on here? Whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it. So this aircraft has real world sound, which is good because, as I said before, for me, reviewing planes and stuff, sounds are everything. I love the sound of airplanes. So it has the sounds, it controls great, it flies like the real thing. It has smoke and later updates. Everything you would want with it, it has. Yeah, I cannot put my mouse anywhere. So, and for that, it gets the top 10. It's in the top 10, sorry, at number 10. I cannot speak to save my life. Okay, number 9 is Flying Iron Simulation, I believe it's called. There's so many companies out there. Spitfire, now this is the second, this is the first Spitfire of the year. The other one we just talked about was the second. This is the first Spitfire of the year. This one's pretty close to the real thing, I must say. I know they just had an update, I believe, or the other one just had an update for something. I gotta update it and see. This is the Supermarine Spitfire, and it sounds pretty legit. Flies well, sounds great, and has different kind of paint jobs with it, and yeah. Let's move on to number 8, Starfighter. Now for me, honestly, I have so many issues with this aircraft. I know they just updated it, so I'm gonna have to try it again. But I cannot fly this thing to save my life. First off, the sound. The sound is good. It's better than the F-35 and everything. But I cannot get the apps to work for like the radar, and they just do not open up. They say something stupid that like I don't have access to it, and like okay. But other than that, it looks great. Sounds okay. But I just can't get the apps working. So that's why I'm putting it at number 8 for the year. But other than that, it's a really good aircraft, and I gotta try it again so you can get it flying. Number 7 is the F-14 by DC Designs. Of course, DC Design is very well known already for the new simulator, and this aircraft sounds great when taking off and everything. Looking forward to the updates, of course, with the afterburners and the textures and stuff, which he'll be updating all of his aircraft this year, or when this is posted, 2022. Yeah, so folding wings, just overall good aircraft. Now, if you're gonna be that person to say, oh, it sucks between DCS Tomcat, like different simulators, like that drives me nuts. Anyway, so that's number 7 on our list. Let's go to number 6. Number 6 is a T-45. Now this guy makes the F-35 and the MB, I can't remember. This is the T-45. Now this aircraft would be up higher if it had the sound. Like the sound, when I first flew this, you can go on my channel and see. Just go in my search and just say vacuum and you'll see it. Or the T-45, search that. It sounded like a shock vacuum, and I told them that, and they say, we got this recording real world. Like, there is no way this is a real world recording. It is. It's really bad. But other than that, textures, the systems in the aircraft are perfect. It flies pretty good, and I like flying it. But it's just the sound is not on my top 10 list, of course. But yeah. So that's number 6. We're getting into the top 5 now. Number 5 is the S-16 by SC Designs. This is probably the best fighter jet in the Sims by far right now. It's even better than Microsoft's F-18. This thing can take the G's, this thing can fly easily, afterburners, effects on it, vapor effects, you name it, you get it. Pretty sure it has smoke too, I can't remember, but I know the Thunderbirds team that they're putting together are using smoke. I believe they're using this plane, I'm not too sure. But I can't say enough good things about this aircraft. It sounds great, real world sounds great, and yeah, and it's his first airplane too. I know DC Designs helped him with it, and those two, I think they're brothers, I believe. And they really hit it out of the ballpark. But anyways, let's go to number 4. Number 4 is the H-145 helicopter by the Hype Group. I can't say so many. Well, that was way wrong. I almost said can't say so many bad things about this thing. This thing is their helicopter. First, their freeware helicopter is the game changer that made all the other helicopters out possible, and they had the app out. I forgot what it's called now, but you connect your helicopter to it, and you can fly like a helicopter. This is their first payware helicopter. I haven't flown it in a while, but I know there's been updates. I got emails for it, so I gotta update it. But this is like their first real payware helicopter out there, and it's amazing. You guys done a great job with it. Keep it up. Great sounds, great textures. Has the lights, the searchlights, and everything. So keep it up, you guys, and hopefully we'll see some more from you. Number 3 is the Corsair. This aircraft is amazing. They've done such an amazing job in replay mod. You can just hear it. It sounds real. The wings fold up. It can shoot the guns. You can blow up the airplane, and that oil goes over your screen. It's amazing. I can't say. I'm lost for words. Sorry. I told you I can't speak. But this aircraft is amazing. I know they're working on a SR-71 right now, so I cannot wait for that. And you guys keep it up, and great work. And this is actually my favorite aircraft all time, so thank you for releasing it. Number 2 is the DC-6. We all know who made this, of course. On the pricey side, of course, but it's well worth it because it sounds amazing. Everything works inside. You can get stuff in the back, and overall, it's just an amazing aircraft. And I know they will be releasing their 737 soon, and hopefully I get a peek of that, and someday. So yeah, good job. And number 1, here's go. Number 1 is the Hawk T1 by Just Flight. This thing is amazing. I love flying it, and of course it sounds so good. It feels so good, flies so good. Everything works inside. I'm pretty sure everything works. But overall, it's an amazing aircraft, and I cannot wait until they do their next jet, because I'm looking forward to what it sounds like. Hopefully they'll get into like a real jet fighter at some point, and we'll see what that sounds like. Anyways, guys, that is it. So this is not a professional video. This is not like a official video. This is just mine, what I've flown this year. And of course there's many others, but I just can't. This is the top 10, so for me. So in the next video we'll do the top worst payware, because there is actually top 10 worst payware aircraft out there, and it's really sad that there is, but there is. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry for my speaking. This is in my annoying voice. Another reason why I don't do voiceovers is because my voice is really annoying, and it's not a YouTube voice, you know. But anyway, so that is it. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.